Hey guys, it's Sunday, March 22nd, and I'm Taylor. You're tuned into the Outbreak series podcast, number 6, where I've been tracking the development of the coronavirus pandemic in the U.S. and all the way into West Virginia. So tonight, first I want to recap my last podcast from Friday, March 20th. I gave you the numbers. At that time, there were 19,640 total confirmed cases, 264 deaths. The hotspot was in New York State with 8,403 confirmed cases. My hometown of D.C. had 77 confirmed cases. And here in West Virginia, we had 8 confirmed cases with only 333 tests given. And I also talked about vibes, because at that time on Friday, there were some bad vibes going through the air, and social distancing. So if you haven't seen podcast number 5, go check it out and then comment and let me know what your vibes are like or what the vibes are where you are. Okay. Before I get to the current updated numbers, do me a solid and smash that subscribe button down there on my left. I'd really appreciate it. Alright, so here are the current and updated numbers. 32,356 total confirmed cases in the U.S., with 414 deaths. The epicenter, or hotspot, is still New York State, now with 15,168 total confirmed coronavirus cases and 114 deaths in New York State. 102 in D.C., and now we're up to 12 in West Virginia with only 385 tests given. So that's only 55 more tests since Friday. That still calculates to only 0.018% of the West Virginia population that's been tested so far, which is kind of crazy, since our governor and Donald are supposed to be tight, you know what I'm saying? Alright, well, I want to take a minute and give thanks to some people, okay? Obviously, I want to give thanks to all the healthcare workers, all the healthcare professionals, pharmacists, but there's some unsung heroes that I want to give a shout out to, okay? Like the grocery store workers, man. You know, I mean, they've been hit hard, man. They've been bombarded. They've been coming in, they've been working. They've been exposed. Thank you. And also, the gas station workers, the gas station attendants, man. They've been open. They've been working through all this mess. So kudos to all you guys, all right? Thank you. Now some news. A lot of news today. So Rand Paul, senator from Kentucky, has tested positive for the coronavirus. And he's been in very close contact with many other members of the Senate. So we'll see where this goes. In fact, I believe he was working out today and swimming with some other senators. Not very smart, Rand. Some big news here. You know, everyone's waiting to see what kind of stimulus package is going to be put forth to help the people of the United States of America, small business, and so on. But the Senate still has not agreed on a stimulus package. They've not voted on anything. So that's not good. That's not good news, man. Also, there's a big shortage with medical equipment. We all know that, right? And the federal government has told the states to, go out on their own and try to purchase and get as much of that equipment as you can. But what's happening is now the states are competing against each other to purchase this much needed medical equipment. And now companies are price gouging. What they're doing is they're selling to the highest bidder. In fact, Governor Cuomo from New York said today that protective masks that once cost 80 cents each are now going as much as $7 a piece. So that's not a good thing, okay? Also, Jim Justice, our governor, addressed West Virginia last night. Everybody thought he was going to implement the shelter-at-home order, but he didn't. He did not implement the stay-at-home or shelter-at-home order, but he did tell people to please stay home, or he might have to impose that mandatory shelter-at-home order. You know, West Virginians aren't used to being told to stay at home, and unless they're on like home confinement or something like that. So I don't know, man. I don't know how that's going to turn out, but I don't know. If Jim and Donald were such buddies, why on earth have there only been 385 tests given to a state that has the most susceptible population to a virus as dangerous as the corona? I mean, I wonder if Jim has asked Trump to help out with the testing shortage in West Virginia. I don't know. I don't know. You know, and speaking of Trump, and this is not a Trump bashing podcast at all. This is just an informative podcast to inform you guys of what's going on. But, you know, instead of talking about what a great job he's doing and always making it about himself, you know, why doesn't he take some blame and stop being such a spoiled brat? Just saying. Here are some recent quotes from Donald. Oh, Donald said on January 22nd, and I quote, "We have it totally under control. It's one person coming in from China." February 2nd, and I quote, this is from Donald Trump, "We pretty much shut it down coming in from China. It's going to be fine." There's that false sense of security that he's been giving people. Well, I never believed him, but you know, a lot of others did. So, February 24th, from Trump, and I quote, "The coronavirus is very much under control in the USA. Stock market's starting to look very good." March 6th, while touring the CDC, when he was interviewed, Trump said, quote, "Anybody that wants a test can get a test." 2 days later, and I quote, he said, "We have a perfectly coordinated and fine-tuned plan at the White House for our attack on the coronavirus." And as recent as a week ago, last Sunday, Donald Trump said during the COVID-19 task force briefing, he said, quote, "This is a very contagious virus. It's incredible, but it's something that we have tremendous control over." Okay. Well, this podcast is coming to a close very soon. I want to go over just a couple more things here. There's a website that gives real-time updates on the coronavirus numbers all over the world. It's a great website. I've been using it. Is that backwards? It may be. Hey, I'm back. Got cut off. My storage ran out on my phone, so I had to delete some files, and I'm back at you. So I'm gonna finish up here. I was talking about a website that you can go to for info, real-time updates on the coronavirus numbers. I've been using it. It's really good. So you want to go to worldometers.info/coronavirus. worldometers.info/coronavirus. Check it out, okay? I also want you guys to check out what's going on in Italy and Spain. That'll give you a sense of how bad it could get here in the United States. So check Italy and Spain out. They're dealing with some serious shit over there, man. It's not good. I just want to end it like this. Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water in a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. Now, water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friends. Adapt to the situation. Adapt to your situation. All right, that's all I got. Be safe.